Well, back to Fog Entertainment, and we're here with a brand new Fury video, and we're discussing Fear the Walking Dead. Season 5, it's everyone's favourite, and it is absolutely everyone's favourite, man. Everyone's favourite show. You can't get enough of Fear the Walking Dead. Anyway, we're looking at episode 4. We always do a Fury per episode, in case anybody's wondering. Alright, anybody's wondering. So that's what we do, and if you're new to the channel, then you hit the subscribe button, and you hit that like button, but we're looking at skid mark. There's a million jokes to be had about Fear the Walking Dead, and how it is a literal skid mark, and how it's this, how it's that, and how it's pretty much everything under the sea. I mean, it is the skid marks in the toilet bowl. Fear the Walking Dead. It's absolutely atrocious, man. Make no mistake about it. Show's absolutely, it's garbage, man. I mean, the first 3 seasons were decent, but compared to what original Walking Dead standards, poor. 4 was abysmal, and somehow 5's even worse. Now, some people are saying that 6 is good. I don't really care how good 6 is, even if 6 is like one of the greatest seasons of television ever. It's like, does that really make up for what we've just seen? Which is obviously mince, shite, jobby, whatever you want to call it. But in this episode, I mean, essentially the Daniel and Strand feud continues, and it's like, right, what are we doing? No, seriously, like, what are we doing here? This feud that's just continued throughout the seasons. Honestly, it's like a Poundland. Teabag and John Abruzzi. Obviously, that was much better, and only really lasted a season. So I probably need to put a bit of respect on those guys' names. I'm actually looking forward to reviewing Prison Break for this channel. We have did like season reviews, but that was just me. I always prefer when it's the two of us reviewing it, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you know, in this episode, just back and forth. Daniel rolling under the Jeep when he didn't need to. Daniel just walking behind the car, trying to create some form of distraction for Charlie. It was just an absolute mess, to be honest. Like, there was just nothing happening, nothing good, nothing bad, and obviously nothing good, nothing bad, because it was nothing bad because it was more than bad. It was awful. And then at the end of the episode, like, they've took basically all Daniel's stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, Daniel, you're leading the walkers back here, and guess what, son? You can't do that. You can't leave the walkers back here because we've ripped down your compound wall in order to steal the plane that you were hiding." And then, despite after all this, he gives it all up. And it's like, well, why would he give up his compound? It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever for Daniel to actually give up his compound. But yeah, here we are. So yeah, I mean, it's just completely idiotic for Daniel, this decision. Like, why would he give it up? I honestly, the show is devoid of any logic, and so, you know, there's a lot actually happening in the season, but the writers don't know what they're doing. It's like, see this Strand and Daniel beef. Honestly, I have no idea who lives and dies with these two. I wouldn't be surprised they both survive. You know what I mean? It's just, it's so overdone. See this like constant tit for tat between these two, man. It needed wrapped up seasons ago. It's like I referenced Prison Break earlier. Like, Abruzzi and Teabag hate each other. You know what I mean? Abruzzi gets Teabag. Did I say T-Dog? Definitely not T-Dog. Teabag battered, right? Then you've got, like, Abruzzi forgiving him. He's like, "I'm not going to kill you." Then Teabag slits his throat. Abruzzi survives, comes back. He's like, claims he's fine God and all that good stuff. And then, you know, it ends essentially with him breaking out. He's like, "Well, you know what? You've handcuffed yourself to Schofield. Your hands gotta go, damn it." Cuts it off, and then that's pretty much where it ends. The feud. Obviously, Abruzzi dies, and then Teabag's like, "Now that Abruzzi's taking his dirt nap." Anyway, better times, better TV show, all that good stuff. That's where we're going to leave this video, guys, because if we didn't leave it here, where would we leave it?